Genocide!
Stop Hazara Genocide!
Stop Hazara Genocide!
Today we've gathered here as Hazara people once again, as we've taken it to the streets, as you've seen around the world, not just here today, not just in Melbourne, in every major city of Australia, but not just in Australia, in 90 cities across the world, to say enough, to say stop Hazara Genocide.
و تا رمقی در جان داریم برای تحقق آرمان‌های انسانیمان مبارزه خواهیم کرد. به امید روزی که برادری و برابری آرمان و آرزو نه، بلکه شیوه راستین زندگیمان باشد.
And we called it on the Australian government to talk about the Hazaras, not just because of us, but because what is happening to the Hazaras could happen to anyone in the world. It is a global security risk. It is a threat to kill innocent girls who just make to year 12. Millions of people around the world do not go as far as these girls who came to year 12. This global security and risk ask on Australian government and demand the rest of the world to make sure that we preserve peace and security.
Tonight, we are united in condemning these senseless acts of violence and in sharing a hope for peace, tolerance and acceptance. Thank you for standing together as a community this evening in support of our Hazara brothers and sisters and to call for Stop Hazara Genocide.
It's important that we acknowledge that all people in Afghanistan are suffering from the widespread violence and human rights atrocities perpetrated by various groups, including the Taliban. Women's rights and girls' rights are severely restricted. We condemn this.
What is it to be a Hazara? Azra budan chi ast? To be a Hazara is to be in constant mourning, because the loss of one Hazara is the loss of all Hazaras. To be a Hazara is to be born with a death warrant warning, because your life is insignificant, like the babies who were murdered in their mothers' wombs in the maternity wards of Barchى. To be a Hazara is to suffer in silence as you watch 9-year-old Shukriya Tabassum have her throat slit with a metal wire. To be a Hazara is to work in the March coal mines of Balochistan, where your killer confirms, are you Hazara, before they shoot you to death.
شفیق و مریم و مصادقا جاوی بخون غلطان قلم ماتم گرفتن بخون غلطان قلم ماتم گرفتن خشناور دختران میوی ازای نرگس و شبنم گرفتن ازای نرگس و شبنم گرفتن
عدالت در وطن است صدای ما
خوبی و همدلی رسم و رای ما در سنگ و کوه و بیابان میهن در سنگ و کوه و بیابان میهن بخونی دل و نقش است وفای ما.
Monsters targeting school children, a total perversion of religion. To the people here who are with us tonight, who've lost loved ones, family and friends in the 56 people killed in this shocking attack, including a niece of an Australian and family and friends of Australians and others who were seriously injured. We are so deeply sorry for your loss, and we stand with you in your grief and share your outrage at this attack.
خون داده‌ایم تا که عدالت بیاوریم، روشندلی و جنگ جهالت بیاوریم، شاخه درخت ظلم و ستم را قلم کنیم، خورشید را به راه سیاهی علم کنیم. ما درد را به وسعت دنیا چشیده ایم، ما ظلم را به پهنه تاریخ دیده ایم، در این مسیر تا که نمردیم حاضریم، ما زخم‌های باز جهان معاصریم.
We all care very deeply about what has happened to your community. We're all very, very sad for your loss, and we will do our very, very best to make things better in the future.
مردم سرافراز، امروز که شما ساعتها راهپیمایی کردین و امروز شما تظاهرات کردین در شهر ملبورن و ساعتها سر پای در اینجا ایستاد شدین، این یک پیغام است برای دنیا که دنیا شما با کشتن هزارها بلکه ما را نمیتونین روحی ما را از ما سلب بکنین و شما تعلیم و تربیه را از ما بگیرین. خواهرانی که امروز 50% نفوذ کشور ما را اونها تشکیل میتن، اما در مقابل یک گروه جاهل و نادان و تروریست که امروز من حیث یک چتر برای تمام بانهای تروریستی در افغانستان قرار گرفته، اونها نمیتونه مانع پیشرفت و تکامل نسل امروز ما و برای فرداهای سرزمینشان اینا آینده ساز کشورشان خواهد بودن اونا مانع شوند.
In her diary, 16-year-old Mazia Mohammadi drew up a list of what she wanted to do in her life. At the very top of her list was to meet the best-selling Turkish-British novelist Elif Shafak. Mazia wanted to write a novel someday. But Mazia's book will never be written unless we tell her story through events like this, by exposing and condemning terror and persecution. Mazia was killed in the suicide bombing attack on the Kaj Learning Centre. Her 16-year-old cousin and best friend Hazara Mohammadi was also among those killed, the majority of whom were girls. And I see a photograph here of Mazia and her cousin Hajar. Children should not be killed for going to school.
و شما میدانید که قتل عام مردم ما مصداق بارز جنوساید که در کنوانسیون سازمان ملل تعریف شده، اینو همه شما میدانید. ما فقط از شما تقاضای کوچک داریم و آن اینه که این قتل عام مردم ما را به رسمیت بشناسید و این حقوق بشری که شما از او داد میزنید، اگر این قتل عام ها را و جنوساید ها را به رسمیت نشناسید، ما به صراحت میگوییم و پای این حرف خود هم می استیم که این حقوق بشره که شما مدعیش هستین با این اسلام گروه های افراطی و تکفیری تفاوت چندانی ندارد.
I'm here today to express my heartfelt condolences to 56 Hazara people, mostly Hazara girls, whose lives were drastically cut short due to a horribly shameful act of terrorism. This attack on young, blossoming Hazara students at the Khaja Higher Education Centre in Kabul is deeply saddening. It is the most recent of a long list of acts of persecution against the Hazara people.
The Hazara community has a great deed of love for their motherland. And second thing, the Hazara community is a very gallant and a very brave community. Not many people in the world can stand next to the people who have just died from their community and can still say the word of peace, word of love, but you are doing it. And that shows that how peaceful, how gallant, how brave community you all are. On behalf of whole Victorian Sikh community, whole Sikh community of the world, I condemn this barbarian and cowardly act of the children and the women and the elderly of Hazara community. And I pledge our solidarity with each and every one of you.
جنگ میدانی از تو متنفریم، کاش میشد اسمت را از دنیا پاک کرد، کاش میشد سیلاب، طوفان، زلزله تو را ببلعد، دیگر اشک غم نریزد. دانش آموزان کاج همراه ماشه دستانشان که کتاب است و قلم پرپر شدند.
هزاره بودن Stop Hazara Genocide.
Stop Hazara Genocide.
Stop Hazara Genocide.
هزاره بودن
Stop Hazara Genocide.
Stop Hazara Genocide.